Hello there. Welcome one and all to another edition of Straight from the Doctor's Desk with me, Dr. Andrea Purcell, where we use natural medicine as the first resort to help you achieve the health and the life that you love. Today, we're talking about energy, having more of it. Do you have enough energy? Do you want more energy? It's not often that a woman says to me, Dr. Purcell, I have tons of energy. Plenty of it, truckloads. It's usually the complete opposite. Dr. Purcell, I'm so fatigued. I'm drained. I'm exhausted, kaput, depleted, overtired. When we're lacking energy, life isn't very much fun. We find ourselves so busy trying to conserve what we have and push through our days that there isn't any left over to be dancing and singing in the kitchen. And by the way, that's our true nature, breaking out into spontaneous dance and song. But instead, life becomes a chore. Our responsibilities become heavy burdens, and it's a lot like pushing a snowball up a hill. Then we find ourselves on the short end of patience, chronically irritated and searching for sugar, salt, caffeine to get us through. And this results in this dog chasing its tail type of spiral of having not good days, staying up later to try to finish things from our list. Then we get a less restful sleep, no energy for a workout, hitting the drive-through coffee line, making poor food choices during the day, because why bother? I'm basically trying to survive here. Screw it. I'm gaining weight. Oh no. So let me ask you something. What if this was your very last day on earth? Today, would you just want to make it through, or do you want to live it? You know, I was talking with a patient of mine today, and she had been my patient for almost 20 years. I worked with her family, her daughter, her grandchildren, her daughter-in-law, such a beautiful family. Not because everything is hunky-dory, but because they love each other enough to triumph through all the hardships. And she recently lost her husband of 60 years. He was her soulmate. And they had the exact same birthday. They met when they were 14 years old. We were talking about him, and she said to me, you know, Dr. Purcell, when people attend the memorial service, they need to be reminded that they're not there to mourn someone's passing. They're there to celebrate that life, a presence, a light. We all have one. You have one. So I'm going to ask you again, do you just want to make it through your days and weeks and months? Do you just want to survive? And how long have you been doing that for? Or do you want to live full out, breaking out into that spontaneous dance in the kitchen? In a lot of respects, this world has its pants on backwards. And this is especially true when it comes to the topic of energy. When it comes to energy, we live in an artificially hyped up culture. We fall for gimmicks that we can have it all, right? Especially as women, we can stand on our heads. We can be Wonder Woman. We overdo, we multitask, we juggle, we add more things to our plate over and above at the expense of ourselves. And it leads to burnout and exhaustion. So what does it look like? How does that play out in a day or a week for you? Are you skipping meals? Skipping lunch, going long periods without eating, deciding that you're going to do the workout later, but later never comes, so you could just get a few more things done? Are you really depleted that you can do it all? Do you believe that staying up later is going to help you to get more done? Do you say yes when you should be saying no? And are you really living in this present moment, the here and the now? So here's a good test. And I think my son brought it home for me. Are you making eye contact with your kids, or are you just multitasking and saying, when your mind is elsewhere? And my son made it very clear to me that he wasn't going to put up with that. So as I said, this world has its pants on backwards. This world has us looking outside of ourselves for things to pick us up. And what we really need to be doing is looking inside. Because energy, yours and mine, is renewable if we knew how to cultivate it. The drive-through coffee line is not where we get more of it. That is an external source. What I'm speaking about is an internal source. And just like that, we need to nurture it and water it and care for it, kind of like a plant. So for most of us, when we say we don't have enough energy, we've completely depleted and dehydrated a plant. So I want to give you an activity and some tips to help you cultivate more energy in your life. So I want you to get out a pen and paper right now and write this down. One way I will take better care of myself is, again, one way I will take better care of myself is, next sentence, I experience being present in my body when I fill in the blanks. We have the answers inside of ourselves, but we must take the time to listen. Now, let's talk about some great healthy energy boosters. Green tea. A cup of green tea has about 30 milligrams of caffeine, filled with yummy antioxidants, so it's a good solution for the afternoon slump if you're having one of those. Vitamin B12 is in my purse and my desk drawer, the little chewables. It's great for a mid-morning pick-me-up. Just be sure to not eat them after 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Peppermint essential oil rubbed into your temples, underneath your nose and in your third eye, increases circulation and oxygenation to the brain, and it promotes mental awareness. I have a diffuser in my office, so I diffuse peppermint and spearmint and get all the circulation going. You know, women's health is complicated, and there is no quick fix for energy other than speed. But if you're looking to find the underlying cause and you're sick and tired of being sick and tired, we can help you. I've been in practice for 20 years. We've helped thousands of women, and this might be the next step on your journey. You can connect with me at www.drandreapurcell.com. Follow me here on YouTube. Check out some of my other videos. Good job on making your health a priority today. I'm really happy to see you. Sending blessings and light your way. Mwah. Till next time.